Hello guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm a few minutes late hopping onto the live, but I have a good reason. I'm gonna check and make sure we're live in the right place, which we should be. Let me know when you are here, that you are here. Let me know by saying hello and chatting in the comments to let me know where you are tuning in from. My name is Jennifer with One Crafty Sister, and I am here about 8 minutes late for Tuesday night live. Let's just check here. My laptop is acting funny, so we're gonna make sure. Howdy, howdy. All right. We are in the right place. So welcome to Tuesday Night Live. Again, my name is Jennifer with One Crafty Sister, and I come live every Tuesday night to share some creativity with you, to maybe stamp some projects, to teach you a technique or two, and to share what's going on in the Stampin' Up! World right now. So I'm so happy that you are tuned in, or even if you're watching the replay, thank you for being here on my page. There are a lot of things going on right now. First and foremost, this mini catalog goes live tomorrow. So I don't know if you're excited, but I'm super excited that we get to shop from this. If you want to, you can shop from this at 2 a.m. this morning. If you're crazy like that, I actually will be up shopping at 2 a.m. this morning because it is Creative Escape time, and I will be ordering some products to have for my attendees at Creative Escape this weekend. Do you want to come say hello? Maple says she wants to come say hello. So the new catalog, so many awesome products, and I'm going to share some of my favorites with you tonight. So let's start with just going over a couple things and letting you know what's going on. Tomorrow, the new catalog goes live. Then also tomorrow, our brand new scrapbooking line goes live. So if you are a traditional scrapbooker, you are going to want to pay attention to this. There is a brochure because they weren't able to include it in our catalog. Our catalogs are done so far in advance, and the scrapbooking line got developed and ready for production and products ordered in so fast that it couldn't go into our print publication. But there is a PDF of that. And I will share it with you. It is not in my video description right now, but I will add it after the video so that you have that and you can check it out. Awesome Christmas, Halloween, and fall, like fall, autumn. No, ma'am. Oh, I just realized I had some secrets up here. That's dangerous. I had secrets up there. I shouldn't have said anything. Don't rewind the video and look, girls. Don't do it. Or guys, whoever's there. I have a naughty cat who's crawling all over everything. Not naughty, just very curious. So yes, this scrapbooking line is gorgeous and you are gonna love it, and it's totally different than anything Stampin' Up! Has done. The way the brochure and the products are laid out, the way the products are made available to you, I'm so excited, even though I have not been a traditional scrapbooker, but I'm so excited to be able to use these products and use what are these workshop kits. So I hope you're going to be excited for them as well. So if you love traditional scrapbooking, you are going to love this, but I think the products are also great and versatile to be used on handmade cards. They like to be up high. I knew I shouldn't have started this video with a cat in here, so I'm sorry guys. Anyway, they are super cute, but very curious and like to get up anywhere that they're not supposed to be. So anyway, before I flip the camera down and show you a couple things and stamp with you, I just want to remind you also that it is currently my Stampiversary special right now. Let's say, why don't we take you out of this room? How about that? Go on. All right. One cat out. I think I still have another cat in here, but she's quiet, so she's not quite as crazy. Hi, Clover. Do you want to go out? Okay, go out. You like to be where your sister is. All right, no more cats. But you can take advantage of my Stampiversary special. So it is my 12th Stampiversary. I have been blessed to be part of the Stampin' Up! Family for 12 years now. And it really is a family, and it has really enhanced my life in so many ways. Friendships, confidence, creativity, travel, just all the things that it means that make it important to me. It has really just been amazing for me. And so I am thankful to have been playing with paper for the last 12 years and thankful to have met so many of you. So my Stampiversary special, you can take advantage of that with this new catalog launch. When you place an order with me through Thursday of $50 or more before tax and shipping, I'm going to send you a stamp set, a pack of 6x6 designer series paper or patterned paper, a bolt of ribbon, a full embellishment, and 12 handmade cards, all for you. So you're going to get a great birthday present in the mail, or an anniversary present in the mail from me next week. So take advantage of that. It's easy. The link is in the video description. It has a built-in host code, or you can just enter in the host code, which is also in the video information, so you can take advantage of that special. Okay, do you guys want to see some new product? Yeah, we do. We do. Okay, so this is the mini catalog that is coming out tomorrow. It launches tomorrow. I can't show you the inside pages until tomorrow, but you are going to love all the fun seasonal products that are in there. And one of them is the Reindeer Fun bundle. This cute stamp and die bundle has not only these adorable reindeers, but these really cool dies. So there is coordinating dies to cut out these two reindeer images here. You also have this really neat wreath, and this is a wreath that will actually, I think, go around the head of this guy here. There is a die that cuts out the jingle bells. And then there are these adorable little gift packages, holly berry and leaves, bows and ribbon for your gift packages, and some 3D jingle bells. And this really cool guy here, okay? So today we are going to stamp. We're going to do some stamping, more so than die cutting. So these are all cool. As you can see, brand new. I have not used these yet. But we are going to stamp a cute card today using this bundle. So let's get some pieces and parts out here. And I'm going to teach you a cool hack for when you use something like this here. So I love using shimmer paper. I don't know about you, or glimmer paper. This is from our, the Berry Burst Old Olive and White Glimmer Specialty Paper. So it has those three colors in there, and I love this white. It's just so pretty. And I want to use it as a mat. But you know, I don't want to waste all that in there. Who wants to waste all that? It's super fun as a mat, but we don't want to waste it, okay? So let's take and learn how to cut it down and give you what you want, but enable you to save the inside. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, let me just make sure that will work. Yeah. So I'm going to bring my trimmer. I'm going to put my paper at the 1/2 inch line. Okay. Also, you have these long lines here that help you on your inches, 1/4 inches and 1/2 inches. So you can line that up. And I am going to trim. This is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece, so a standard card mat. I am going to trim it down. Let me turn this around so that I'm going the right direction. I am going to trim out the center of it. So to do that, I am going to come in 1/2 inch. So this is 4 inches. So I'm going to come into 3 1/2, and I'm going to cut down to 1/2 inch with my trimmer. Now I'm going to take and turn this 90 degrees, and I'm going to line it up again at that 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to put my trimmer 1/2, my trimmer blade at 1/2 inch in again, so that's 4 3/4, and I'm going to cut down to 1/2 inch. I'm going to flip 90 degrees again, go to that 3 1/2, come back down to 1/2 inch, rotate again, go up to that 4 3/4, cut down to 1/2 inch. So now I might need to cut it. I didn't cut quite deep enough. Okay. This paper is thick and I just didn't cut deep enough. Okay. So now what we have is this beautiful glimmery frame, and I have this piece of paper that I'm going to be able to keep and use for another project. So how fun is that to learn how to save those items that you want, those products that you don't want to hide behind there. All right, so we're going to set that aside because we're going to do some stamping. We are going to start out, we need some of these cute image stamps. Just going to kind of take out a bunch of the things that we need. Put them on our blocks. And let's see, I'll just use this. That's going to start us off. And we need some Pool Party and some Tuxedo Black Memento ink, which is right here. So let's go ahead and bring in our little mat. We are stamping with photopolymer stamps. Those are our clear stamps. So we want to be able to have a mat of some type to get a good impression. Okay, so we are going to first start out by stamping some snow up on the top here. So I'm just going to fill some of the top of this card with some snowflakes. And now I'm going to kind of come in, maybe do some stamping off. Stamp off on here to fill in. It's very light on the stamp off, but you're just giving it a little bit more texture. Okay, Next, we are going to stamp a little bit of a ground. Actually, we're going to do that. We're going to do that after we get our deer stamped on here. So let's go ahead and stamp our little deer. We have a daddy deer and a baby deer. And we are going to stamp right here. How cute are they? And now we're going to come in with some of this. We're going to create like a ground effect here below them. I think I need to go ahead and do it darker. So this is kind of like your falling snow all underneath them. So cute, this little deer. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Now we are going to do some coloring here. So we are going to need, let's see, I am going to use some pecan pie. Let me grab my other pecan pie. I was using it at my other table earlier. So we have a light pecan pie, dark pecan pie, and then this is our ivory. So I'm going to use the ivory just to do some accenting on the deer's tail, some of the ear, maybe a little bit of belly. And then I'm going to come in with the dark pecan pie, and I'm just going to shade. First off, where Stampin' Up! Has provided some shading on the image. This little deer is so cute. I forgot his little tail. David and I went on a little morning adventure yesterday morning, and we went to Payne's Prairie, which is a preserve here, and it's a very big area of swampland, greenlands, lots of acreage, and we first went out to watch the sunrise. There's a kind of like a boardwalk that you could go out to. Man, when I talk, I do not color well. Anyway, we went out to the boardwalk and we watched the sunrise yesterday morning. And then we went on a little hike at this one area and we saw a bunch of deer. And we actually had some deer that came, like, I thought they were charging at us, but they were just trying to get to their little trail. So they were running down the trail to get to their non-people trail, to get away from us. But it was fun to see them. It was a doe and 2 babies. And then we saw a bunch more in the woods as we were hiking. So I am just coloring in this deer with my Stampin' Blends. So yeah, we saw the deer, and then we came across the herd of wild Florida cracker horses, which I haven't seen in a long time. So that was fun to see them, and it was early enough. It was about 7:30 in the morning. They were still like sleeping. So there were a couple horses that were standing, but the others were lying down on the ground, sleeping. So that was kind of cool to see. Okay. I did get this cute card idea from a demonstrator who shared on our demonstrator planning place, and I can't remember her name right now. I will have to pull that back up and share, because I always want to share when I'm inspired by someone else, and her card was so cute. All right, I usually color with the bullet tip with most of my blending, so let's color this little guy. But we did have a nice hike yesterday, and it's always cool to see the wildlife. Particularly up close and personal. It's one of the things I love about bike riding, because David and I do see a lot of wildlife when we're out bike riding. Oops, I just colored over its belly. We're going to fix that. Okay. And I'm just going to come over here and do a little bit of blending here to mix those colors. All right, there are our two deer, looking cute as can be. We are going to take a piece of this fun new ribbon. This is a brand new ribbon that is in the new catalog. This is Pom Pom ribbon, Pool Party Pom Pom ribbon. It is so cute, guys. So we're just going to take a piece, and I'm going to adhere it to go over this, but I am going to cut off the pom-poms that are going to go on the back, just to reduce some of the bulk. So I'm going to cut off 3. Let's see. Maybe I need to use those to make cottontails. Ooh, that would be a fun idea, huh? They're kind of white, but kind of pool party. Because these are white-tailed deer, right? Okay, I am going to add some adhesive here. And I'm just going to tuck it behind. And by removing those little pom-poms, we now have a flush, we don't have anything bulky on the back. Now let's just see about this. Interesting. It could be a little tail, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to adhere this to our glimmer background, our glimmer mat. I think I'm about to run out, like right now. perfect timing. It always works out that way. Let's get a refill out. Luckily, I have a stash of all the things I need. So I have some refill. I was using Seal Plus, but it looks like I don't have any refills of that, so I'm going to a regular Seal. I'm going to go ahead and get this adhered to our card front, or at least to our mat, like so. And then I'm going to add dimensionals to add this to our card base. Give it some good support. Add some in the middle. You don't want droopy cards. There we go. Oh, I just got my nails done and they're much shorter, which is great, except now I don't have anything to grab onto anything with. It's either too long or too short, huh? One or the other. Gotta get used to them. Okay. Goodness. I am going to take and score and fold my card base. So I had cut it but not scored it yet. So we're going to score this at 4 1/4. And I am using my scoring attachment on my Take Your Pick tool. And by doing this, I'm making sure that I don't accidentally cut. So if you are someone who has accidentally cut when they mean to score, this is a great tip to not have that happen. Okay, so there are our top layer, and I think at least our little deer is missing something. So I don't know if you have a white gel pen laying around, but this would be, Stampin' Up! Used to sell them and they don't anymore, but this is a perfect opportunity to get a white gel pen out and just add some little speckles to your baby deer. So there is that. So this is a Uniball Signo Broad metallic white pen, so I could give that little deer its cute little spots. Looks like I need to, okay. All right, so now we just need a sentiment. So we are gonna take and stamp our sentiment. Christmas is better together, because Christmas is better together. So we are going to stamp that in Pool Party. Just looking for there it is, my block. So I'm going to stamp that in Pool Party. Let's try this again. Get a better stamp. All right, that is better. So Christmas is better together. And I want to see, I hope it fits on here. I did not, oh, yes. I love this punch out of the annual catalog. It either comes in a punch or a die. And I just love this shape. So we are going to pop this up here. I'm going to add some dimensional to support the top and bottom. And then we definitely need some kind of bling on here for sure. Okay, so there is Christmas is Better Together. No, don't like that. We are gonna go with Tried and True. Oh, there is nothing better, honestly, for bling than some sparkly rhinestone basics. So I'm going to take some of these, sprinkle around. Let's see. This one needs extra with all these sparkles. Okay, so there is our Christmas is Better Together little deer card. I just love this guy with the little spots on him. What do you guys think? So if you love reindeer, you are going to want to add the Reindeer Fun bundle, and I'm going to give you guys the number. This is the number. Well, let me show you the paper, actually. There is adorable paper that coordinates with it. You can't get this. Look at the jingle bells. These cute seasonal papers. Love this. And if you remember, I shared with you guys last week this fun pop-up sliding card, and I used the DSP to cut out the reindeer, and I used the DSP for the pull on the card and right here. So that's that cute paper. Okay. So this is the Reindeer Fun bundle, and this is the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. So let me write this down for you. The bundle of your Reindeer Days Reindeer Fun bundle is 164 044, and in the US it is $54. So that's the bundle. There are also these adorable, these are called Real Red and White Adhesive Back Peppermints. Super cute. Those are used here on that card. Adorable little peppermints. There is a coordinating red and white baker's twine. So if you love baker's twine, you're going to want to add this as well. Lots of cute projects in your future with this product suite. So the bundle is 164044. You want to look for Reindeer Days. If you are shopping tomorrow and you don't have a catalog, just search for Reindeer Days and you'll find the entire suite collection and all the items that go along with that. How fun is that card? Super cute. Okay, let me show you something else that I think you will like, because it's so simple. So sometimes you might need to make something that is so easy but so stunning. And so let me tell you, because I forgot what this embossing folder is called already. This is called the Painted Trees. The Painted Trees embossing folder. And what's so cool about this is just all the detail that you get with that. It is just really pretty. So I'm going to show you a beautiful card. We're going to emboss this. This is a 3D embossing folder. So let's pull out our cut and emboss, and I'm going to show you how cool this is. So let's put this here. Let's lift this up a little for you. And we need just the specialty plate. So I have a piece of Misty Moonlight here. We are going to line this up. So I want just these two trees on here. So we are going to emboss this piece of paper. So here is how pretty that is. I just love that. And we are going to give it a little bit more detail. So one of my favorite techniques for snow is using our white craft ink. And we're just going to put a little bit on this clear block, like so. And then we need one of our aqua brushes, our water painters. So I'm going to grab this water painter. You can see it's already got some white ink in it. I am just going to take and water this down a little bit. I'm going to get a piece of grid paper out before I make a mess here. And we are going to add some snow to this. So you're just going to want to pick up that and tap to kind of speckle your project. Now if you want some bigger drops, just give it a little bit more water so you have more water to pick up. And you can see then you get more of a thick splatter. Great technique for giving your projects a beautiful snow look. Grab out a paper towel to clean this up. The one thing you don't want is to leave your craft ink. It is water soluble, but it is harder to clean after it dries off of these blocks. So I just like to get it off now so I don't have to worry about it. Now this is going to make a gorgeous backdrop for a simple card. We're going to let that dry just a little bit though, because that white paint is a little bit, it takes a little bit to dry. So we're going to set that aside, and we're going to pull out another one of the bundles that I love. This is the Peaceful Season, and I love all the sentiments. Like, we always need good sentiments, right? So we have sentiments for the inside of your card and sentiments for the front of your card. So for me, for this one, I am feeling this peace and joy. This just looks so peaceful, right? So I'm going to take and use this die, and we're going to stamp this sentiment, peace and joy. And we are going to stamp that with our, let's see, what am I going to stamp it with? Which color? I'm actually going to stamp it with, wow, both my Night of Navy and my Misty Moonlight are MIA. I am going to stamp it with Misty Moonlight, but I'm going to use my marker. We're going to see how this is going to work. I do have a ink spot over here. If that doesn't work, I don't think that's going to work. I don't like that. I am missing my ink pad, but I do have a Paper Pumpkin Misty Moonlight ink spot here. Just happens to be right here. Lucky me. So I am going to ink that up. See if that's any better. It's a little. I'm going to do it one more time. On this side. Okay. Now I'm going to bring my my cut and emboss back up here so that we can cut this out. I still cannot call this thing the right thing. So we are going to need our main plate, number 2, and then 2 of number 3. Mine are Well Loved. Let's see, I'll make sure I get that lined up. Crank that through. And then we have our beautifully detailed sentiment. For our card. Now, we do need, let's see here. Actually don't think it needs anything else. We are going to keep this super simple because sometimes you might need a super simple card. to send out. And this will fit the bill for that. You are letting, hopefully it's dry, your embossed paper do all the work. And there is nothing wrong with that. I think one other thing we could do, remember that paper that we were using? Remember this paper? Why not use a little bit of it to create a little banner back behind there? So I'm just gonna cut, this is just a scrap. Actually, I think I'm gonna do 3/4 of an inch. So this is 3/4 of an inch, and I'm just going to flag this banner on both sides. And add it behind there. I'm going to add this flat and pop that sentiment up. Peace and joy. And then we are going to give it, let's put these scissors up, give it some sparkle as well. Just to get the snow falling everywhere. And then I'm going to stamp on the inside, thinking of you with warm feelings and a wish for all the merriest. Oh, that is not, actually, I like this one better. No, let's go back. Let's go back. I am going to use that one. So I am super excited to be having Creative Escape this weekend. It means that there's lots going on at the One Crafty Sister craft room, and the fairies are busy helping me prep and get things ready. If you have never been to a One Crafty Sister Creative Escape, you are missing something. All right, this is a new stamp, so I'm just testing it out first before I stamp it on my card. So this is my simple Peace and Joy card. Let's go ahead and get that sentiment on the inside. Your cards don't have to be complicated. These are not complicated cards. We're going to add a little touch of Misty Moonlight to the inside of our card. Let's see here. Just pulling out of my scraps, because this is how I work when I work with cards. So I have a strip of Misty Moonlight. I'm going to cut it down to 1/2 inch. Okay, so we're going to add this, and I had a scrap, I noticed, of this shimmer paper And if I remember right, yep, I have a piece of adhesive backing on it from when I had done another project. So I'm going to take and add this. So this little strip has an adhesive backing on it from using our adhesive sheets. So those are a great staple to have in your craft room so that you can add adhesive to the back of detailed dies or other items like glimmer paper that you can then take and create like your own little sparkle strips, is what I like to call them. So I'm just going to kind of pull the backing off. So it's just like a sticker, so I can adhere it. I pulled the backing off. I'm going to snip it off. And then I'm going to just stick that back down so I can use it on something else. So now I have that left over, ready to stick to something. It comes in super handy. And there is a really simple but peaceful blue Christmas card. Some people really like to have something other than the traditional red and green for Christmas. So here are two options tonight that offer something a little different. How about, let's see, let me show you a couple other products before we say goodbye for the night. Some of my favorites. If you like graphic art, here is a super fun stamp set called Festive Words. I have not played with it yet. I have not had time, but I plan to play with this I intend to make lots of cards with this. I love the fa la la la. I just love the images with the font in them. So that's a really fun stamp set that you will love. We have an adorable snowy scenes suite. Now, I don't have all the products that are in this suite, but I can tell you, let me just share a little bit about it. This is the Snowy Scenes Designer Series paper. There is a Snowy Scenes suite collection that is full of adorable penguins and snowmen and snowflakes. This paper is adorable. Pull this up just a little bit. So you've got these adorable snow globes here. These are going to make fabulous cards. You can cut these out and use these as big focal pieces. And on the back, these gorgeous, light, dainty snowflakes. These cute snowmen. How about that? And then on the back is this adorable plaid that looks like it was drawn by a marker. Now, I imagine that that's how this was done, is parts of it were drawn. These were probably all drawn with our Stampin' Blends by the artist, and they take a picture of it, and that becomes our designer series paper, which is so cool. Some adorable little penguins. And then the background there, these cute little trees, but those almost look like candy corns. Like, I feel like I need to cut those out as candy corns. What do you guys think? Cute candy corns. This adorable holly. And these adorable stripes. Again, stripes done probably by Stampin' Blends. Love that. These cute houses. And on the back side of that, adorable candy canes. We also have cute candy canes in the iconic Celebrations 6x6 designer series paper. So if you love candy canes, either one of those would fulfill your candy cane needs. So this is the Snowy Scenes designer series paper. There's also a Snowy Wonder bundle and some adorable, that's where this ribbon that I use tonight coordinates with that. So that is fun. And then also in that sweet collection are these adorable snowflakes. So these are not the normal like snowflakes. So how can I explain this? They're kind of like, they're thick. They're not like sheet plastic. I don't know how to explain it. They're more of like a little rubbery, kind of like those little peppermints that I showed you earlier. They are so adorable though. Would make adorable shaker cards, and you get plenty of them. Look at all these. You get, oh, it doesn't even say the quantity on there, a whole bunch. It says approximately 9.5 grams. It's a bazillion of those. So that is really a really sweet. If you like kind of mixing the traditional with non-traditional. So you have some of the traditional colors and imagery, but with some non-traditional colors mixed in there. So that's a really sweet one that I love. Let's see. If you love the reindeer that I shared tonight, we have an adorable Memories and More kit, or card kit. These are card layers. So you get 2 sheets of these stickers and 2 sheets of these stickers, plus all of these cool 4x6 patterns. So these have Merry Christmas on the back and these cool stripes. Then you get these cute deer and these packages. These adorable recipe cards with the reindeer on the back. Super cute. And then a bunch of fun 3x4 layers that you can either use as a card layer or as journaling for your scrapbooking. These would be great for journaling. So super cute. And then we have the gold dipped cards and envelopes, which are part of our mix and match set. If you have been checking those out, the mix and match set is super fun. I know I say super fun, super cute, but so much of it is. It is. So let me show you these. So if you want some pre-made card bases and matching envelopes, these have gold foiling on them. And they come in 3 colors. So this looks like a Misty Moonlight, Garden Green, and Cherry Cobbler. Yeah, those are really pretty. So you can see they're a little different layout. So on this one, the color is on the side. On the green, you've got the top and bottom. And then on the Cherry Cobbler, it is like the blue. You can cut these apart and add them as layers onto a regular card base, or use them like this with our mix and match pieces, or our Memories and More. So many things that you can use these for. Look at that. That's pretty. You could put one of those on the front of that card. So that's something else that I love. Let's see. What else do I love? Oh, I know what I love. Hold on just a second. You know, I am missing the bundle that I love the most. And so I had it at my team meeting and I haven't been able to find it. And it is the All About Autumn bundle that has the cute pumpkin pie slice and apples. So I can't even show it to you because it's I don't know if it went home with a team member at our team meeting, but let's go ahead and bring you back up here. So here are two really fun non-traditional colors, but traditional messages for Christmas cards that are in our new catalog. This is that Peaceful Season sentiment stamp set. I super duper love this. One of my favorite pieces out of that is the big Merry Christmas that was on the little slider card. I have all the product out. I'm like, where did I put the little slider card now? This is what happens. The slider card that was like this. This is the Sweetest Stars. If you love a little star Santa, super cute. So there are so many fun things. So if you don't have your catalog yet, if you are a customer of mine, you should have already received it in the mail. If you're not yet a customer of mine and you place an order online, let me know. Oh, there's that big Christmas. See, I knew it was right there. See this? This big Christmas die. I love that. That's part of the Peaceful Season suite. I would be more than happy to send you a catalog if you do not have a demonstrator and would like one. Otherwise, you can log on to our online store at onecraftysister.com tomorrow, and you'll be able to look at those products online or download the PDF of the mini catalog. And let's see what else. You'll also be able to see that scrapbooking line that is coming out tomorrow as well. Don't forget to take advantage of my Stampiversary Special that is going through Thursday the 5th. So there's just 2 more days of that. When you place a $50 or more order, I'm going to send you a package that has a stamp set, a 6x6 pack of designer series paper, a bolt of ribbon, a pack of embellishments, all out of my retired collection, and 12 handmade cards from me. So as a thank you for being my loyal customer for all these years. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 cards that we whipped together tonight. And oh, the reason why I was a little bit late, I just had to share with you that today, my father, I am a daddy's little girl, and my dad passed away years ago, and today is his birthday. And so my dad really loved Budweiser beer. And so I had to toast my dad tonight, and I needed to do it before this live. So every birthday and Father's Day, we get a Budweiser beer and toast to my dad. So I had to do that with some other people tonight before my live. So sorry for being late, but was saying happy birthday to my daddy in heaven. So thank you for waiting for me and tuning in. So you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Good night. Happy shopping tomorrow. Bye.